Alright, Wednesday, first order, $18 on DoorDash. She's a regular customer of mine. There were a few things that were out of stock. And she was not answering, so she got her refund. And I didn't know it was supposed to rain today. I didn't check. Alright, drop-off's done. $6 is the tip. It didn't take me that long. I'm happy with this order. I'm gonna go back to the store. I don't know about today. I don't know if it's gonna be busy or not. It's gonna rain throughout the day, so we'll see. Alright, it is really slow today. I just got a $17 on DoorDash. I don't know if I'm gonna stay the entire day, to be honest. Haven't had anything in an hour and a half. So, I'm still on my way to deliver the DoorDash order, but I just accepted a $21 order on Instacart for one customer, 1-ish miles, I think 15 items or something. So it's a good order. She is 5 minutes away, this customer, so it's not gonna take too long, unless obviously I get stuck behind people who don't drive, just like my life, basically. Alright. Oh, that's slippery. No, it's okay. Okay. Right. Drop-off is done. $6 and some change is the tip. Now I'm gonna go back to the store. I'm 5 minutes away. Honestly, super easy delivery. Can't complain. And now I have this $21 order on Instacart going to a house as well. I think. I didn't check. I didn't check the items. I didn't check the address. I didn't check anything. I am just trying to hurry up to not waste too much time. You know what? Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna take me 8 minutes to come back to the store. Like, this is too much. And then you have drivers who are at the store who delay orders on purpose just to see if they can get an add-on. And then I'm the one stressing out because it takes me 5 minutes to go deliver and come back. Like, I have seen drivers on Instacart and Uber delay orders while they are at the store just so they can get either an add-on on Instacart, or if they are on Instacart and Uber, so they can get, if they have an Instacart, they're waiting for an add-on or an Uber order so they can do both at the same time. And they willingly delay the orders. Like, at some point, I saw a driver who I speak to. He accepted an order on Uber and he waited 15 minutes before beginning the shopping because he wanted to get an Instacart order to do together. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And then on Instacart, he does the same. He waits until he gets like 2 or 3 warning texts to tell him to begin shopping. He waits for those. And I'm like, why am I stressing out when it takes me 10 minutes to go drive, to go deliver and come back, when literally you have those dudes who wait 20 minutes at the store. They're not even doing anything else. They're literally just at the store waiting to get an order. So I've stopped stressing out. All right, this is the $21 order on Instacart that I'm gonna go deliver right now, and I accepted a $19 on DoorDash that I will shop for when I come back. All right. Oh, they have a mini too. That's cool. So I need a door. Drop-off's done. Super easy. It was a house. It said meet customer, but she didn't answer the door, and she was not answering throughout the shopping. She answered at the end saying thank you for shopping for me. so I just assumed she was not on her phone. She was probably busy. No, it's 2:52. I'm gonna go back to the store to shop for this DoorDash order. I'm like 2 minutes away from the store, so it's not a problem. Okay, can you actually like cross faster? First of all, you're crossing when you're not supposed to cross, and you're crossing so slow.
All right, that's our DoorDash order. Okay. You would think that for a building that charges you probably $2,000 for a 1 bedroom, if not more, that they would repair the elevator, but I guess not. All right, 202, which is right here. All right, it's 3:15. She tipped $10, which is amazing. I think I pushed the wrong button. I'm not sure. Oh. My dash ended. I will be able to go back online in about 30 minutes. So we'll see how the other two apps are gonna behave. All right, this is a $30 order for 2 customers on Instacart. Both are going to houses. This one, she's the bigger order. This one agreed to all the replacements. All right, first drop off is here. It's still raining.
Drop off is done. First drop off is complete. Second drop off is 8 minutes away. Honestly, those two together were pretty good. I mean, $30 for 2. It's probably not gonna be 15 and 15 because this one was only 5 items and I replaced 2 of the items. I mean, that's the thing. He wanted like the coffee, Nespresso Vertuo, whatever capsules, and 90% of the time they don't have them, but he agreed to 2 other flavors, so hopefully it doesn't go down too much.
All right, second drop off is here. Hey, that's cool. Oh, table. Gotcha.
All right, second drop off is complete. So when I arrived, there was a note on the door that said, "Why you don't have your lights on, bro? All deliveries on the table, please." But there was no table, and then on the note it says, "Behind you," and in the corner. Since I had like my cap on because it's raining, I didn't see it, but it's all good. I placed it on the table, and now we are going back to the store. It's 4:51. It's still raining. This order stayed $30. I did not replace anything. Oh no, I did replace the diet cranberry juice, but that's it. So first customer tipped $3. I mean, he had 5 items, so okay. And second customer tipped $15, so that's great. And this took me 39 minutes. So honestly, I'm happy with that, and it didn't go too far away either. So I'm happy with that. Considering that I have been receiving nothing at all on any apps, I'll take it. Okay, so many things have happened since the last time I spoke to you guys. So basically, I accepted an $18 order on Uber, going 4 miles. I was like, okay, whatever. 30 items, there might be a hidden tip, who freaking knows. And while I was in the store, I got a $147 order on Instacart. So what to say? To say that I almost choked on my own saliva is an understatement. Literally. So it was for 3 customers, 14 miles-ish, something like that. I was like, I don't care. I grabbed it and I accepted it and it went to me. And I was like, yes, baby, finally my luck has turned. And I am favored by the Instacart gods, you know what I mean? And then I opened the order and I see that one of the order has only very expensive whiskey bottles. And I have seen this order before. And usually none of it is in stock. So I was like, why me? So I go to the alcohol section and I see my friend there and I show him and he was like, yeah, everything is out. We don't have any of that. And I was like, why? So I had to cancel this order. I kept the other 2, but with bottles of like $400, you can imagine. I mean, the tip was supposed to be $126. I don't know. I actually don't know how much this order is going to be. I'm going to deliver to the first Instacart now. The Uber is going to be the last one, I feel, because she's the furthest away. Oh well, she's going to be waiting just a little bit. I mean, it's raining, so at some point it's like, okay, whatever. The thing is, because Uber is hiding the tips, I actually don't know how much he tips. So I don't know if she's a crappy tipper. I don't know if she's a good tipper. I accepted the order for 18, so ultimately I'm okay with it. To say that I'm disappointed is an understatement. Instacart. Thank you. Okay. Unit number 3. There are no numbers. First drop off is complete. I'm gonna go right. Uber gonna be the last one. There is a slowdown on the freeway anyway. Like, it's gonna take me 18 minutes to drive 4 miles. So they're going literally the same way. Just the second Instacart is a little bit closer. So I'm gonna stop there first. And then I'll stop at the Uber drop off. I'm not waiting at the red light. Thank you. I mean, I didn't pass the red light, but it was yellow. The first one, this one, it was an older gentleman, and he said, oh, thank you so much for doing this in this weather. I was like, that's not a problem at all. He did give detailed instructions, but it helped because it is a little bit weird. They have 2 doors. There are no numbers on the freaking doors. So yeah, I told him better too many instructions than not enough, let's say. You know what I mean? Anyway, 15-minute drive. The freeway is completely packed right now and it's raining, so I'm probably not gonna take the freeway. Can you imagine? Because I did actually think that I was gonna drop the Uber order, because when I saw the 147, I was like, oh my god. And then I saw that it was not only 20 items, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll keep the Uber, you know. And I did not unassign. Thank God, because I would have been so mad if I would have unassigned the order and then I ended up having to refund the biggest tipper order, because he was obviously the biggest tipper. Like, and I'm really sad about it because I really needed those $147. You know what I mean? And it was so easy. Alcohol is so easy sometimes, you know? It's like just 5 bottles. I was like, why? I'm hoping those 2 can pay me good enough at least. I mean, this one is the other Instacart is the bigger order, so it would make sense that she tipped well. The Uber, I'm hoping there's gonna be a hidden tip as well. We'll see. All right, second drop off is done. I am 3 minutes away from the Uber customer. Thank you God, because I got stuck for like, I don't know how fucking long to the freaking light. All right, let's see how much this order ended up paying me. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Okay. Let's see. $48? Damn. They tipped me really well. The first one tipped $9 and the second one tipped $17. I mean, granted, she had a lot of units. She had like not a lot of items, but a lot of units. Like, for example, she wanted some of like the sparkling ice water. I think she had 15 of them. Then she wanted some, maybe I need to put the GPS on.
So in her notes she says, go through the black gate. Does it look black to you? How do you open this gate? Okay. My shoes are soaked. Which one is the correct door?
Oh my god, this was one of the most unpleasant deliveries I've ever had to make in my entire fucking Uber Eats life. I don't know if you've seen, but outside it's fucking raining, it's dark, it's raining, and her shit was fucking heavy. First of all, the Instacart customer let me know that I put some avocados in her bags that were supposed to go to the Uber Eats customer. Oh well. I told her to keep them. I was like, yeah, I mixed the bags and I made a mistake, but you can keep them because I'm not gonna come back. Like, the thing is, if the instructions had been easy and it was a normal delivery, I would have done it. I would have delivered, went back, grabbed the avocados, went back and delivered the avocados. But you saw on the video, on the instructions, it said, first of all, I don't even know where I am, so I need to, and this is the first time I'm coming here and the streets were shit and it's raining. In her notes, she said, leave at the door through the black gate. And I took the video just to show you how stupid this is. Because when you arrive, it's a house. Okay, there is an actual gate on the side of the house, but it's not black, it's white. So I was like, wait, is this the correct house? Is this the correct address? Is this like, did she put the wrong address? Did she, I don't know, I have no idea, because in your instructions it says black gate and the gate is white, okay? So I sent her a message. Mind you, I was under the rain this entire time. So I sent her a message and I was like, yo, where is this? Like, I can't find the freaking gates. Like, it says black gates, but there is only, like, it's not here. And she was like, I was like, should I leave it at the front door? And she was like, no, it should say black gates. And I'm like, where is the black gate, lady? Because it's not here. I was like, it's just not here. I'm sorry, but there are no black gates around here. So I don't know what you're smoking. Let us know. And she said, yeah, it's the, I sent her the address, like 6640 blah blah street. And she was like, yes, it's on the side of the house. There is a front gate, which was like the main gate, I'm guessing. And then you have another gate on the right side of the house. They are both white. This is what she said. I didn't take a screenshot because I wanted to fuck off from there as soon as I could, because I left her shit under the rain. And she was like, they are both white. And she didn't say anything else. So I am assuming this was the gate. So I go through there. I'm like, okay, got it. I go through there. And then it was like a garden with like a terrace. And then you had the back of a house and no freaking door. Like no door, no black gate whatsoever. And I'm not going to go all the way around in your garden, first of all, that I don't know. It's dark, it's raining, and I don't know what the is going on in here. I'm not gonna go inside your house, inside your garden, all the way to the back. Like, maybe it was in the back. I don't know. I can't see anything, and the instructions are unclear. You know what I mean? And there was a door on the left, and then there was a door straight. First of all, I couldn't open the gate. All of this floor was flooded, so my shoes are flooded now. And don't you think she could have come out to grab her shit, like, or at least meet me, and I would have grabbed her stuff and brought it to her? No, she kept giving like weird ass instructions, like leave at the door next to the black gate. And then she's like, yeah, it should say the black gate. Okay, where's the black gate? You have to go through the 2 gates. They're white. Are you mentally deficient? This is a real question I have. And then I was like, there are 2 doors and none of them look like a fucking front door. And since you didn't say to go all the way back in the garden, I tried to go. But first of all, like I said, it's all flooded. And they have like some fake grass, which is all flooded with water. So as soon as you put your foot on the freaking fake grass, you have all of the water that goes into your shoe. And I told you I'm not wearing the correct shoe. This took me long enough, first of all, to do. But then if I have to search for your apartment for 3 years, what's the point? And if you know that this is complicated, why are you not coming out? Especially when it's raining, especially when it's dark. So then I asked her under the rain still, which one is the correct door? She never answered, bro. So I left it on the left door, in front of the left door. And I don't know what to tell you. Where is your door? Where are you? Where do you want me to deliver, bro? Like, come on, okay? Like, this is just unacceptable that customers can leave like mysterious instructions and then they lead you on. In her notes, it said, leave it at the door through the black gates. And then she says there is a first main gate and then the second gate on the right side of the house. They are both white. Okay, like, are you okay? Do you realize how stupid what you're saying is? Do you realize how confusing this is? Do you realize that if a person doesn't live here and doesn't know that you have to go through the white gates first of all, there is no black gate. Like, there is no black gate. I don't know in which reality she lives, but there is no black gate in this world, in this reality. There is none. So maybe she time traveled to another timeline. I don't know. But this one does not have any fucking black gate. Okay? And I try to show you, and I didn't want to record in their personal, like, garden, terrace, patio, whatever you want to call this shit. It was huge. But then it was a corner, but the corner was all dark. I'm not going in a dark corner in a house that I don't know. No. I'm not getting gang raped tonight. That's not happening. Or killed. Or kidnapped. Who fucking knows? Like, if you know you live in a back house, like, I live in an ADU, okay? I leave detailed instructions, and still people don't follow them. But if you text me, and you tell me I can't find the gates, and it's raining, and it's dark, don't you think I'm gonna put my pants on and be like, wait where you are, I'll come to you? Do you want your groceries, or do you not want your groceries? Anyway, you're not getting your avocados anyway, because I made a mistake, this for sure. I'm owning my own mistake, but I feel like it's kind of the karma for her, because that! What the are those instructions? Go through the black gate. Oh yeah, the 2 gates are white. Okay. Have you realized that it's raining and it's dark? Do you want me to punch you in the face? So if she gives me a thumbs down and she removes her tip, now we know why. But honestly, I'm so over this delivery. It took me so long to come here. At least the Instacart customer, at least she was nice, and she was far, but she tipped well, and I don't know how much she tipped actually, this one. But the thing is, at least she tipped well, at least she was nice, and at least her order was easy. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot of the same item. The other one, she wanted a bunch of shit that was gluten-free, that was vegan, that was whatever the it is. First of all, those customers get on my nerves, okay? When you're vegan, you do your own grocery shopping. Thank you. And second of all, what the like, it took me 20 minutes to get to your house. And then when I'm at your house, it's raining, it's dark, you're like, oh yeah, well, may the odds be in your favor because I'm not gonna give you instructions to get there. Okay, then your stuff is getting left in the middle of the way, under the rain. I was trying to give it to her because it's raining and I'm confused as to where your house is, where your door is, where is the black gate. Oh well, I'm 100% expecting a tip reduction. And I'm not saying it's deserved because I feel like I've tried my best. Uber has been so bad and the customers are so bad and the orders are so bad. You know, I'd rather take care of my DoorDash and my Instacart customers. Or there was a huge crash earlier. Damn. Ooh. There was I'm not sure if someone died, but someone was in bad condition. And they are just wrapping up, and it's been 40 minutes. Maybe not 40, but it's been at least 30 minutes. So yeah, I don't know. I tried my best. I tried, okay? Like, you just don't want your shit to be delivered to the correct place. Anyway, I'm back at the store. Oh, this was really frustrating, and I tried to handle it the best way I can, but I didn't curse her out. I told her I left it at the door, have a good night, but honestly, I wanted to tell her to go f herself. So I accepted an $18 order. Now thinking about it, it might not have been the best decision because it's going into the hills pretty far, and I don't know the quality of the roads. Because as you can hear, it's still raining, so we'll see. It was only for 10 items, it was only produce. So it was very easy, it's just I'm not sure about how the streets are, how the roads are, because it's pretty deep in the hills and sometimes it's flooded, so I hope it's not too bad.
Alright, so we're here. Thank God there was no traffic.
Okay, drop off is done. It was not complicated, it's just he was a bit far.
Your route may be affected by flash flood warning.
I mean, it's raining, okay? It's not the end of the world. Yeah, he was further away than I thought he was, but since there is no traffic, it actually didn't feel like 4 miles. So yeah, he tipped $8, which is great. He didn't have that many items, and it was, like I said, it was all produce, so literally just stayed in one side of the store. Now it's 7:34. I actually don't know if the Uber is gonna stay 18, if it's gonna stay 10, because the base pay is $10. If she's gonna give me a thumbs down, if she's gonna remove my tip, I have no idea. So for the calculations, it makes it really complicated. Because if it stays 18, I will be at 190 with this one. So I'm gonna go back to the store anyway because it's on my way. This order, like this Uber order, literally my only Uber order of the day. Oh, I know where I am. My only Uber of the day. Honestly, when I told you I thought about dropping it and I didn't. Honestly, I should have. Because it was so ridiculous. It was like, I felt like someone was pranking me or whatever. But if I only have $10 to make, that would be great because I can grab whatever order and then go home, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna do like a shit order, but I don't need like $45. Now I feel bad because I just received, he just blinded me. I just received a tip for the Uber and she did not remove her tip, and the tip was a flat 20. So the order ended up being $30. I mean, actually I don't feel bad because I feel like it's deserved. I deserve that tip. It was such a weird interaction, such a weird drop off. Like, I know if my friend had it, she would not have gotten behind the gate. She would have called the person and she would have told them, she would have told her, yeah, you need to come out. I know she would not have done what I've done. She would not have waited. she would not have texted. She would have been like, yeah, I can find it, come out. So I guess it got delivered to the right side, to the right door. I actually have no idea. Like, I didn't want to leave it under the rain because you pay a lot of money for those groceries, but if you don't help me find you, then I have no choice. Well, actually, I should be... Am I not at 200 right now with this order? Okay, I'm happy I didn't drop it, but wow. I am indeed over 200. Please and thank you. $202. Wow, hallelujah. Because, damn. Oh my god, $18 for 6 miles. Hell no. 10 units. I mean, now I understand that the high amount of units will probably have a hidden tip, but nah, it's raining for 10 items. I'm not driving 6 miles in the wrong direction. But yeah, I'm at $202. Please and thank you. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go back to the store anyway because I need to do groceries for myself. So I will be there. It's not 8 p.m. yet, so I'm trying to go back into my old my old schedule when I was staying until 8, 8:30, 9. Even though right now it's probably useless during the summer, it will be useful because people tend to stay up later. Right now it's probably not very necessary. I would say that 8 p.m. is like the cutoff because people are home and very few people order after 8, groceries at least. So yeah, I'm gonna go I'm almost back at the store, so I'm gonna go do grocery shopping for myself. If I get something that's doable, I will obviously take it, but if I don't have anything, I will go home and I will be very happy with today.